My dad was a farmer and a carpenter. Mom was a professional photographer. We just absolutely loved being outdoors, the whole family. Eventually enrolled at Southwestern State University, which was in the next little town up the road, Weatherford, Oklahoma. I had a professor who was a registered medical technologist. He persuaded me that that would be a better field than going back to Cornell and teaching school. And so I ended up doing an internship at St. Anthony's Hospital in Oklahoma City for a year. I became a registered clinical laboratory scientist. I met and married Tom Andrews. He was a surgeon. I had, at that point, taken the Peace Corps exam and thought, well, this is what I want to do. We ended up in Honduras, and he was the team leader. We had about 14 on the team, and so we taught and worked with the Hondurans. It was a very large, about 3,000 patient hospital. We decided to come back to the States and landed in Arkansas. One of my neighbors was assistant director at the VA, and he said, won't you come to work? I thought I'll be there a couple of years and gone. 35 years later, I retired. I worked in every department, chemistry, biology. Eventually, the last 8 years, I was education coordinator so that I was teaching the med tech students. I was at a friend's home for dinner and saw an Ozark Society bulletin, and I was just amazed at how beautifully done it was and the great articles in it about water quality issues in Arkansas and forests and wilderness issues. By 1971, I had joined the Ozark Society and very quickly found a lot of heroes that were deep into saving what's now the Buffalo National River. Since then, it's just been a daily thing to try to take care of our streams in the state. It eventually led to me being appointed to the Scenic Rivers Commission in the mid-'80s. It was convincing private landowners that these waters were deserved nationally to be protected as potential water supply sources. Eventually, I became vice president of the Ozark Society, and then in 2002 was elected president. Their moniker was Conservation, Education, and Recreation. So it was trail building, trail maintenance, canoeing, river cleanups. After 2008, I became the conservation chair, which is my favorite spot to be in. We were notified that they were thinking of building a freeway from downtown to connect to I-430. Our argument with them was that there had not been an adequate environmental impact statement. We sued on that basis. We won by about 4,000 votes. The wonderful thing about it was that there's now a continuous trail system from the Clinton Library to Pinnacle Mountain. We've now got that wonderful space assured as a park for people, animals, skateboarders, bicycles, and we know that an awful lot of people from all across the country visit that area. So it became very important to us to protect that stretch of Rebsman Road along the Arkansas River. We are blessed and fortunate enough to live now within sight of the Big Dam Bridge. Every time I walk across that bridge or Two Rivers Bridge, I can't help smiling and just feeling really good that it's not a freeway down there instead of a great place to recreate. I have an awful lot of just wonderful friends who deserve the credit absolutely as much, and I just feel incredibly honored.